Hi guys, we're back at it again with part 3. Sorry to leave the cliffhanger on the last one. I know on the first part I said I was going to wait for 15 likes on the video to post the next few parts, but we're just going to post them anyways. So, here we go. Huh? Imitation murder. Huh? I need to turn my volume up. You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. Are they talking about Monokuma's movie that he said was the original motive, and then changed it to the despair disease? Is that what's going on? It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games. They start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie? The assumption is imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. I'm gonna stop doing Gundam's voice impression. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that? Excuse me, if this is really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that more than one more person might have been killed? It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete that imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries! Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem! On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people! You mean you've added another rule? Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider this possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers existed at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right? If we can only choose one based on majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right. Oh shit, I just missed that. So, what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another? Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure nothing like that ever happens. Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right? Alright, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people. Okay, Gundam. It means the 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that. It sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Like I said, that movie. When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place. Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It may be good for me to investigate the hospital, too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Noise. Righty. Let's go to the hospital. Oh, hey, Kazuichi and Chiaki. Soda. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right? Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that'd be impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. Video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys are able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Chuggy? I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Hospital. Investigate the lobby more. What the fuck? Surveillance camera, that's right. Surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit Hyello. Sorry about that. I had to pause it. My dad came downstairs. Yep. So we're resuming. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. I'm just gonna turn this so y'all can see it better. I can adjust it. Okay, so y'all can see it good now. Yeah, hold on. It'll be a little zoomed in too much, but you know. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera? Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if this surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions. Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. Hold on, I'm gonna push this back, probably. Maybe that'll work. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so that you guys can, like, fully see it. There you go. Hold on. You're just gonna see me messing with the camera a bit, so. Here. There you go. Showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. Didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will. Then she grabbed the rope and... Oh, that'd be right, because with the disparities you have different kinds, she had the gullible one. That's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark, but the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Ah, hold on. At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? Didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, she climbed the stepladder on her own. Does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's not a doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, then there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She's at the conference room, but why would she need to mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Surveillance monitor video has been added to the truth boat section of your handbook. I mean, I gotta go there too? Yes, it does. Okay. Hey, Akane, looks like you're feeling better. How you doing? Hate trying to fix things. That looks good, okay. Phew, I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea. But hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me. You plan to wear hospital gowns from now on? That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left was the one Nagito was wearing. If I had no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex set, so I'd probably be able to fit in it. Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else is wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mekon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay, since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Okay, then. Let's go forward. Move forward. There we go. Stuck for heaven? Oh, God. What's in there? Oh, my God. That's a deathbed. That's a deathbed. Conference room. I'm going to check and see if... Oh, that doesn't look like a regular... Doesn't look like a regular anything. Staff room is the on-call room. Should I be in the conference room or on-call room? I think on-call room. I'll check the other one later. This isn't a room for patients, more like an on-call room for hospital staff. All this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working at a hospital must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there were used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? Pretty sure I gotta leave here. Conference room. Hospital conference room. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes. Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she begin saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it. I got it. Got what? The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they're probably careful about light shining through. See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light, light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail? I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Hold on. Sora wa Shangayo. Sorry about that. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. If there was not trying to be confident for all friends. Look at the fucking curtains, dumb shit. It's just a light blocking curtain. That's why it's so pitch black. Monokuma! Monokuma! Hi, Monokuma! Yep. Monocoins! Now I gotta answer it. Alright, let's go. Any way to get in here? Nope, there isn't. Alright. So it says emergency, then here's where they do that, and then it says heaven. And it's a deathbed. That's kind of pretty scary, but Hey, Kaz. How you doing, Kaz? I gotta go, Kaz. Don't mind me being the weirdo that I am, and I need to put this blanket back over my shoulders. I think I gotta go to the motel now. Pretty sure I have to. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms of the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It'd be faster to just ask someone. Hey, Gundam. Tanika. You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place, Gundam. I know his name is Gundam, but... Hey, which room is Hyoko staying in? Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Center room. Hyoko's room. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this creak, it opened. Just as I thought, this key was Hyoko's. Alright, I should go inside. Okay, so Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like a room, but I feel a little conflicted. Sonia! Huh? Did the door open? Yeah. Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that key to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No. It is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Were you fucking staying in here to keep watch? The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She's afraid of the despair disease. So, she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease is not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room? Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time, and then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mayuri is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. Oh. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru, that Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. Hold on, guys. I gotta pause this real quick. Alright, we're good now. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Do you remember the full-length mirror and the sword tree at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out. Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how'd the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Sonia's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Oh, there's Monokuma. Hey, Monokuma. Bed. Bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. That's bed. Sink. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use it. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign someone made a mess of her room, so I don't think she was forced to abducted. Now I can exit. Hold on. Sorry if I'm pausing a lot. I like eating ice. Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body. I'm not gonna do that scream. If you guys don't like hear me doing like screams or anything, my parents are asleep upstairs. Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies, like Nagito, in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki also saw Gundam and Monami. I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on, and she said Ibuki disappeared. So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time I saw Ibuki and the time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body, what? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Fuyuhiko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Now we can go. Where will we go then? Do we have to go to the theater? I think we gotta go to the theater. Let's go to the theater. I think we gotta go see the movie. I think that's what happens. Hey, Nagito Kamaeda. Why, hello there, Hajime. I know you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? Case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. I see. Then you really should watch the movie first. Hey, manager, customer's here. Yes. Did you call me? Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that? And you said you didn't want to watch it. But I knew you wanted to see it all along. Is that Komaru? They're fucking advertising UDG. That's Komaru, not Yagi. That's Komaru. It literally is her with her megaphone. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You're so devoted to being a tsundere. You even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Naito? Stop it! Well, my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See? It's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? Yes, Nagiho, he did, because he didn't feel like watching the damn movie. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. I already said so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give out one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. Now go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you to keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Okay. It's literally fucking 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. there. And it's the 13th. So just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. What should I do? Poster. Let's look at it. See, that's fucking Komaru. I'm definitely gonna buy that. DSP. Despair. Food shop. I talked to Nagito again. Okay. I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know. Just leave me alone. Hold on. I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush, don't rush. Hasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears, too, you know. You can hate me all you want. I don't know what there's much to do outside. Going outside. You came all this way to not watch it. Your tsundere knows no limits. Just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world. You definitely weren't called that. It's about time you showed your dare side, you know. Come on, liven yourself up a little. So wait for a bit, okay? Good score. Reminds me, the item should be on top of this counter. The fucking hemp bag. Oh my god. This one looks like the tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, that means... Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to? Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it. Ah! I remember you said there's only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Right now, Stan Hajime for clear skin, y'all. Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I really hope this is not the one where he gives consent to Monokuma. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away. Pooh! This is exciting! Exciting! I hate you, Monokuma. I hate you with a passion. Time to go watch that horrid movie. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Had to do something. Mess around with the fucking camera. Okay. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audience to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed. Oh god, I'm scared.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rate outpaced the birth rate. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard, Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desired. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that he commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Shit! What the fuck? Found a movie?
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Shit!
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
What the fuck?
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in love.
Sorry if you guys hear stuff in the background. People keep passing by the house. And it's really fucking annoying.
And he lived happily ever after.
Only him, huh? That movie was shitty. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head. Is he talking about his mono dick? Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye, bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. Me too, Hajime, me too. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? I'm gonna see if I can do this. There we go. But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death, too. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now. Or, the killer's main goal is just an imitation murder. They would be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Which remind me of... It's class trial time. Alright, that ends it off for this episode. The next episode will be posted soon, and it's going to be the entire class trial. But these will have some pauses in them because it only lets me record max of 15 minutes. So, yeah. With the 15 minutes and pause it between them unless something happens. So, yep. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what you want me to do next. Bye-bye, my Despairlings!